What would you recommend for a case smaller than a Corsair Vengeance C70 case? I'm a semi-truck driver and it's rather heavy to lift overhead to put in the truck. I plan on high-end upgrades soon. Oh, wow.
You're a truck driver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Laptop.
Don't yell at me.
Yeah.
But yes, why don't you have a laptop?
A very fancy laptop.
I mean, I'm just...
That's hard to be a gamer and a truck driver.
Well, you know, he comes to rest stops and
Well,
he
I
used to
know.
sleep in his truck.
Yeah,
and
he does.
Why wouldn't you have a laptop? Isn't space at a premium in trucks?
I would think so. Are you hugging your computer as you're sleeping?
I don't want to think about that anymore.
Oh, dear me.
You know what? You know how I, shall we say, dislike the idea of an ITX build? That's the exception.
That's the case, the use case.
Here's the problem. High-end and small case don't belong together. An RTX 3080 and an i9 don't belong in an ITX. I don't care what cooling you have in it. You're not going to have any airflow around it. You're stuffing it in your truck.
I would.
This seems like a bad plan.
Oof. How do you even answer that one?
I would buy a laptop. I wouldn't even dream of being out on the road without using a laptop.
Some trucks have personal space where they can build a rig at the back. Yeah, but still.
Not that much space.
Not that.
You're not going to build a rig between keyboard, mouse, monitor, computer, cables, power, and everything else that's going to beat this.
Some trucks are almost like studio apartments inside them. I know, but still, that's still not a lot of room.
Well, he asked the question, and you can go to an ITX build, but here's the problem. As the case, it doesn't matter whose case you buy. It doesn't matter how nice it is. It doesn't matter how clever it is. At some point, you shrink the case to where airflow becomes an issue.
Yep.
Physical volume becomes an issue.
Yep.
Heat extraction becomes an issue.
It does.
And parts no longer fit. If you go with a small ITX case, everything becomes more expensive and harder to put in, and your choices go down.
Yep.
And at some point, you're going to pay a really big premium price to get an ITX case with sufficient cooling and just the right ITX cards and a high-end motherboard. You could actually afford at that point a really nice laptop. I'm not talking about the $1,000 laptops we often pitch on the channel. I'm talking about a $2,000 or $3,000 laptop. And when you go above $2,000 in laptops, then you can start getting 2080 Supers. You can start getting better cooling. They get thicker. Some of the laptops are really meant to be desktop replacements, where they're an inch thick and they've got better ventilation.
You had a full desktop? Oh my gosh. Trucker. Wow. Wow. Dang.
Well, yes, I would assume that the gentleman asking the question is an owner-operator. It's his truck. It's not going to come in and out.
Why wouldn't he just do that then? Why wouldn't he just buy something and keep it in there? That's what Trucker did.
Right, but I'm assuming that the question is he's just going to put it in there.
Well, why is he taking it out and putting it back in if he owns it? If he doesn't own it, then he would have to do that. Vash Spectre, where are you? Are you still here? We're curious. We have questions for you. You're mind-boggling our brains.
Reggie says lots of room in trucks with sleepers. Your idea of lots of room and my idea of lots of room are not the same idea of lots of room.
We live in Texas. 3,800 square feet is too small for him.
Yes. A 2,000 square foot house is tiny.
Yeah.
I could not live in a truck. Let me put it this way. We've joked that when we retire and get an RV, we'll have to get a his and hers RV because they're just not big enough.
No. He wants to use his computer. Well, just get another one for inside your home. Goodness gracious me. That's complicated.